Hi, everybody. Do you guys see me? Let me know if you hear me and see me well. Um, I have Anna backstage. I'll be adding her on shortly. Thanks for being here. I see the chat going on. Hope everyone's doing well. Alrighty. Let me go through she's kind of working on something, so I'll let her in shortly. I'll read through the chat. Everybody drop in your scent of the day. Joel's is Mancera Red Tobacco. Hello, Joel. Spence is Gentleman Eau de Parfum Givenchy. I love Givenchy. It's a great house. Hello. Donald English is here. Dushan is here. Hello. Nice to see Boz. Everyone's saying hi to each other. Yeah, the stream will start soon. Okay. Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you. All right, guys. So, hi, Baboosh. Nice seeing you. Okay, so I'm gonna bring Anna on. I don't know if she's ready. Anna, are you ready? Oh, okay. All right, here's Anna.
Hi, everyone. Buonasera. Good evening. Great to be here. Hopefully, Brandon will. He said he just messaged me 5 minutes. Okay.
Yeah. I saw. We have Brandon and one other guest. I don't know where he's at.
What's his name?
His name is Derek.
Derek White.
He goes by D Boogie for his YouTube handle. So let's see if he makes it. But yeah, I wanted today's topic to be about fragrances that changed our lives, really important perfumes that kind of made us that changed our lives, you know what I mean? A really impactful perfume, that kind of thing. So that's the topic that I chose, and I feel like it's an interesting topic, seeing everyone's kind of different experience with perfumes, stuff like that. I have Anna's perfumes. I'm going to be doing a screen share. I have some of mine in front of me. These were just perfumes that I don't really wear anymore, but they impactful, so I have them here in front of me. I don't know how it was hard choosing this list, I'll tell you that. It was really hard. I was like, oh, did that mean anything to me, or did I just like it? Because there's a difference between stuff that I really like and stuff that kind of made an impact on me.
That's it. That was the focus. I think that's the focus. Which ones have made an impact in years?
Yeah. So that's what I was like, I don't know. And I was kind of picking and choosing. I was kind of going all over the place with this stuff. So anyways, nice to have you here.
It's always a pleasure to be here. I love you, Christine. You know that. Everyone, the whole world knows that.
I love our conversations, and I love your, you have an artsy, bohemian vibe. And I love your paintings in the back. Anna's an artist, for anyone that doesn't know. She's a teacher, but she's also an artist. So,
you have to visit me one day.
Bubush is saying, Buonasera, Anna.
I'm just checking the chat. First of all, Buonasera, Dushan. Buonasera, Slavin. Akabaz. And Buonasera, Babush. And who else? Spence. Good evening, Spence. And who else is there? That's it, eh? Am I all cut up?
Yeah, that's it.
Because what I'm doing is I'm on my desktop.
Mm-hmm.
And I have my cell phone here. Mm-hmm. So I can actually read
the chat.
Because last time when I was on, I ignored some messages. I couldn't see it on my phone.
Yeah.
See it, so.
Yeah. All right. So should we start? I feel like we should start. We'll start, our fans are here. Let's just start. Just start. Do you want to go first? So let me do a screen share. Which one do you want to talk about first? I have the You tell me because I'll go to that picture. I
Okay.
also have a Perfumo page open if you want to like go through notes and stuff like that. But I feel like it's better for you to just kind of describe it and like
Sure, sure,
yeah.
sure. So what I'm wearing today is actually, well, this evening, I'm wearing Diva by Emmanuel Ungaro. So this was released in 1983. Why has this perfume, and it's the eau de parfum, this one? Yeah, because they also have eau de toilette. So why have I chosen this one? This one has had an impact on me as I would say a teenager. I was about 17, 18.
Mm-hmm.
And it was one of my first purchases all on my own. I wasn't using mom's fragrances that I liked. According to mom, this was too mature for me. She didn't really approve of me wearing it. But I liked it. I loved it. It smelled glorious on me. And another one for men, this was released in 1993, Ungaro 3.
Mm.
So this reminds me of my father.
Oh,
It's really a gentlemanly scent, and I can guarantee you that Duchan has it.
I was just thinking that I was like he probably has it. He loves the vintages. Either him or Brandon for sure have that one. Um, Hi Dahlia. And then Dushan says,
We're already starting with the comments. Cool. Cheers.
Dushan says, fragrances that changed his life, Jubilation, 25 Derby, and Diaghilev.
That I know. But Dushan, have you worn this Ungaro 3?
I bet he's gonna say yes. He says, I still don't have it, but I will.
Okay. Who's Joel Matrix?
Joel Matrix, he's from Canada. He's a Canadian, and he's a mod in a lot of the chats, and he loves perfume, and he's known as Mr. Blind by Joel. He likes to blind by perfumes.
But he said that I do I know him?
Yeah, I think so. He's been in my chat before. He's been in. Oh, D Boogie's here. D Boogie's here. Okay, I'm gonna add Derek. Yeah, I think he's been in my chat before.
Okay.
Yeah, you've met Joel. He's been in my chat before. All right, here's D Boogie. Hi, Derek. How are
Hi,
you?
Christine.
How
Nice to
are
meet
you?
you, Amana.
Nice meeting you, Anna. I watched your last live with you and Brandon and Christine, and I was like, yeah, I definitely want to get on.
We had fun. We really did. The good old days.
So Anna's from Montreal, and Derek is from North Carolina.
Yes,
Um,
my little
so
sister actually lives in Montreal six months out of the year with her job. She loves Canada. They actually just got back like 2 weeks ago. They spent Christmas there.
Oh wow. Interesting. So I'm assuming you have already visited Montreal?
I have not been to Montreal. I've been to Toronto and I've been to Vancouver, but I've never
Okay.
been to Montreal.
Well, Toronto's lovely and Vancouver even lovelier. But
Van-
Montreal is where all the action is.
Vancouver was cold.
Yeah. Oh no, Montreal is cold. Minus 15 today, and with
Oh,
wind chill factor minus 20. Greetings, Bobby. Mwah!
Bobby
yeah, greetings to
Dior.
Bobby Dior.
Bobby Dior, kisses to you.
Um, Anna briefly shared her. So tonight's topic, fragrances that change our lives. Anna went over, I guess we'll take turns kind of going over, bit by bit.
Sure.
And so Brandon's supposed to join us. I don't know where he's at, but moving on. So, Derek, what is a perfume that changed, like made a big impact on you? That it's a fragrance that you kind of look back on, and it was just really impactful to you.
Um, hmm. Well, I've got to say that my first real fragrance that really kind of got me started, that kind of got me my moniker of Mr. Smellgood had to have been a toss up between Calvin Klein Eternity. I was like 15 and I used to rock that.
Mhm.
But what really, really got me into the game was the male torso of the Jean Paul Gaultier Lamal.
That's it.
Okay. Yes, I do remember when that came out. It was so big in the 90s
Yeah,
with
that
the
was
aluminum. Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Gotcha.
in the can, the little
Yes.
torso, the little
Yes.
teal with the tan, the original, the OG. That one kind of got it started, and then I started getting into like the Carolina Herrera for men, the original, that sharp, peppery scent, and that's what kind of made me say, hey, that's what made me start to develop my olfactory palate as to what I
Mhm.
liked and to differentiate, that I wasn't a fan of more of the freshies, more of the blue
Mm.
fragrances, that
Yes.
I've always been more of a fan of more of the darker, woodsy, spicier fragrances.
Hmm.
But I did like some of the fougères, some of the chypres, but not as much as I gravitated towards the woodsy,
Hmm.
oriental, spicy ones,
The spice.
gourmands.
Yes. Absolutely. Yeah. When you changed your uh perfume, I guess, like your perfume taste from the freshie to that, did you notice any, like, what were people's reactions around you? Was it like a wow, you changed what you're wearing, or like what were people's reactions, I guess? What did, your, I guess I'm trying to say, like, did people say, wow, like you change your perfume, like that kind of thing, or was it like a slow kind of, they got used to it?
Well, no. A lot of my friends, I'm a little older, so a lot of my friends, they wore polo green, they wore Dracar. That was the big thing then.
I
But
think we're in the same age group.
that was also the big problem,
Yeah.
is that everybody wore that. So I did not,
Mm,
what I mean? So I worked in the mall, and so I would go around to like Macy's, which was actually, before it became Macy's, it was Davidson's, which was a subsidiary of Macy's. And we had a Davidson's in Columbia, South Carolina, and I would go into Davidson's, and the lady would just give me handfuls of just samples. Back in the day, they used to
mm.
just give you samples.
Yes, the good
Right.
old
So
days.
I would go home with 20 and 30 samples, and
Yeah.
I would smell it. So I would put the fragrances on, and I would wear them to school, the next day. Well, I noticed that with when I wore like the Dracar and the polo and stuff,
Mhm.
my classmates and the girls my age would be like, "Oh, you smell nice." But when I would wear some of the other fragrances, teachers would say, "You smell nice today," or "What's that you're
Yeah.
wearing?" This, that, and the other. I need to get some, male teachers, female teachers, and it
Mm.
wasn't just them being, they would compliment it more. So I was like, okay, this is, maybe I
Yeah.
need to lean, try some of these out to maybe stand out a little bit, but not in a bad way. So, and it just kind of became, my thing. And then even now, I look for, I'd never want to smell like anybody else in the room. I'm
Yes.
constantly looking for a new indie niche house, the odd sense, whatever. But
Yes. I know what that's like. I know what that's like. Kind of going, I mean, I don't want to kind of go in order, but since you mentioned you don't want to smell like everybody else, um, I'm like that too. Well, at least I was for a while. Now I'm kind of getting into the trends and stuff. Look what Bobby says. Herrera for Men was a signature of mine. Lots of bottles.
same here, Bobby. Same here. That polka dot box saw lots of action in my house.
um, okay. Dushan says he has a full bottle of Eternity. Nice. I have Eternity too. The one for women. It's, lovely floral, very 90s, but very classic in my opinion.
I just got I got some of the Amber Essence, the new one that just came out, and
Mm.
It's actually really good. It's, I went into it expecting it not to smell like the original because it's an amber, and more of
Yeah.
an amber fragrance, and it was actually pretty good. Um, I really wish they took the OG 1988 formulation and
Mhm.
just made a parfum or a EDP concentration of that. Don't change it. Don't do anything else. Just give me a stronger concentration, and I would be totally happy.
Yeah. Brandon's backstage, you guys. I'm gonna let him in,
I,
okay?
I just
He's
messaged
back.
him. C'est
Okay,
quoi,
he's back.
yo?
So this is Brandon. Hi, Brandon. Thanks for joining us. I'd like you to meet Derek. He goes by D Boogie, and you already know Anna. We kind of started, but all good. We just started. It's fine. No worries. Um, Derek and
Hello.
Anna were
I
What I'm
sharing
completely
wearing,
their.
Brandon.
hello. How you doing? I
We're
completely forgot that it was Sunday. I thought
Yeah, no
Ah,
worries. I
okay.
figured I'm like, let me just like message them, and then I was like, oh, where are they? But
we're
all
here
good.
now. Sorry about that.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. Let's go through the chat. Let's see. Let's go through the chat. Everyone's saying hi to each other.
What are you wearing, Brandon?
I'm wearing nothing today. On
Oh,
Sundays I like to just wear nothing.
do
um,
you know this one?
but a good Sunday scent is like
This one. Do you know it? Ungaro 3? Ungaro
yeah,
3?
yeah,
You know it?
that's a
Because I
vintage.
asked Dushan if he knows it. And
Yeah,
he
yeah, yeah. There's a lot of followers of Ungaro in the vintage world.
I never heard about
I often get asked. I often get asked about some bottles of Ungaro, and
and I'm
there's
wearing this
the
one.
red one. Oh, that's a very nice bottle. It's a very beautiful bottle, Diva. It's a very beautiful bottle. But the red Ungaro bottle is a very sought after bottle. I don't know which one it's called, but it's the red that has like little green specks in it. It's a
It's
red
the
one.
original.
I believe so.
Hmm.
But a good Sunday scent would be like Santal 33. I still
I
love
don't like
Santal
Santal
33.
33.
I love it.
You mean pickle juice 33?
I love it, man. I love it. I love Santal.
Brandon is a vintage perfume collector and seller,
Correct.
Derek. So if you're ever interested in any vintage perfumes from 80s stuff like that, he'll most likely have it. And he has these like giant liter bottles of stuff. So just hit him up if you ever are interested.
Absolutely, yeah. Let me just, that's my story right there.
All right.
Um,
Págame.
Hi Dutch,
Caribe.
how are you? Um, What commented? Oh, Babush said the first comment I ever got at high school from a girl about a fragrance was, geez, you overdid it a bit today, didn't you? What perfume was that about, Babush? Um, Dutch is here. Hello. Everyone's
What
saying
up,
hi
my
to each
man
other.
Dutch? Spence.
What is Spencer wearing this evening?
Yeah, Spence. What's your
He
scent of the
has one
evening?
hell of a collection. I love his videos. Always professionally done, whether it's a short or a live. He's very professional. Number one.
For sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so back to like perfumes. I always call you D Boogie. Can I call you D Boogie or like Derek D Boogie? I'm so used to saying D Boogie.
It really doesn't matter. I'll answer either one.
So you were going over a unique smell. So what I remember from like a unique smell for me was in college. This was my unique smell. This is what I wore in 2009 and 2010, but it was really unique at the time. Not a lot of girls like wore it. I was like early 20s. Not a lot of girls wore this, or nobody really wore this. It's the L'Imperatrice by D&G, a really good watermelon, freshy kind of thing.
Okay.
And I was honestly, this is nobody else really wore this, and I was gatekeeping this like forever. I still kind of gatekeep this. And I would get so much compliments on this because it was like that era where nobody was really into perfumes as much as they are now. And I noticed, people's reactions when wearing this was a lot was like different. Like, wow, you smell so good. What do you have on? Because it was kind of the era where girls were wearing that Victoria's Secret bombshell, you know, that kind of like a really kind of generic, everyone kind of smelled the same type of deal. And I didn't wear this to kind of be unique. I kind of wore it because I really liked it. I was like, wow, a watermelon freshie. Like at that time, I think the only freshies were like D&G light blue, that kind of a deal. So like speaking of smelling unique, I just enjoy that I don't smell like everybody else, you know, because when you go to class, it's like one girl after another, and I don't want to just kind of smell like everybody when you're in a close kind of environment. So this was, speaking of fragrances that had an impact on me. I just like to be unique, and this was that. It was the
Right.
L'Imperatrice D&G.
Right.
So yeah, yep. What about you, Brandon? What's your
I have
what's
a
your
D&G I have a D&G bottle. I have one. It's from the Incenso line, I believe. It's a Velvet Incenso.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, I love it. I really do. That's a good Sunday scent. I should have went with that. Um, but as far as like a scent that I that I wore in a very important time in my life, it was Givenchy Organza. It was Organza.
I
And
remember that.
Givenchy
I
Really
remember that.
Organza.
love
Oh, yeah. A lot of women wore that. It's a good one, but it's like mature.
Brandon. The one that changed your life was Chanel.
Yes, but this is very close to my heart, man.
Look
This was
how
very
big
close to
that
my heart.
bottle
This is
is.
when I was catering, Wow, it's even leaking a bit. You got to be
And I
careful with
kept
these pictures.
insisting, remember, Christine, that was a factice, that it
Yeah,
wasn't real. I was arguing with him.
it's leaking.
He's
You
like,
got
no,
to be
it's a
careful with
real
these
one. I
big
go, it's
bottles.
impossible. Who would make a real, what is it, 1,000 liters? What is it? What
Yeah,
size is it?
I think it's 1,000.
It is
But
a
it's
thousand.
leaking. It's leaking. You could smell it. Like my
Thousand.
house is gonna reek for like a freaking week now. But this is a fragrance I wore when I was catering, and I would go to all of these like rich Jewish people's houses,
But you
and
should have on
they
display.
all they all smell very like they all smelled the same. Like they
Yeah.
just like and I just and they would always ask me, man, what are you wearing? What are you wearing? And that's when you realize that like you're in a different world. Like
Yep.
everybody is just like in a stimulation, in this mainstream type of world, but we are really in a different world because we dive a bit deeper and we just don't throw on anything. We think about what we wear. And I really love this scent. I really love this scent.
Well,
It's
that
huge. It's
scent has a
huge.
lot of meaning for me. It was
Yeah,
my
it's
nana's, my
floral.
grandmother's last perfume before she passed away.
It's floral. It's floral. It's deep.
It's-
It's very romantic. It's very romantic.
She loved it.
And it
Well,
almost reminds me of Guerlain's Nahima.
no,
I
no.
think it does.
Organza's better. Naima,
Yeah, it is. It is better because it's
Naima's
wearable.
preachy. Ugh.
Yeah, it's wearable. It is screechy. Nahima's screechy. It's very potent. It's not for everybody. It's
No,
just
no.
very
I
invasive.
had
But
Naima. I had the parfum de toilette. Ugh.
this is something light. This is something beautiful. You guys have to try it. And I wore this for like a good month and a half, just every day.
Okay, so I sent Christine some pictures.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she sent me pictures. Let's go over. Let's see. How do I do this? How do I screen share? Um,
It's at the bottom.
yeah, no, I know. I just want to make sure I'm sharing the right thing. Let me figure this out.
It's at the bottom plus.
Right. Yeah, no, I know. Let's see.
You should put
Okay, here.
them.
Okay, here. There we go. Do you guys see this bottle of Guerlain on my screen? I don't know if you see it or not. Let's see here. Do you see it? I have it. It says I'm sharing it. Am I not sharing it? Oh, this one right here. There we go.
Yeah.
You see it?
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Chaque Coeur.
That is not.
Oh,
Yeah.
so that's but share Get Tapin first because that was released before Atrapka. Yeah,
This?
right there. Yeah.
Okay.
So that when I started getting into niche perfume collecting, let's say I started in 2007, really, 2008, 2009. I had some real hardcore niche perfumes. So that now is impossible to find. It was in my hands like maybe two, three times. Glorious, glorious scent. It's different from no other. I can't explain it. You get tongue tied. Get tape. There's violet. There's vanilla. It's so rich smelling. The bottle. I don't know what you think of the bottle, but the bottle and the packaging is just exquisite. And then after Get Tape, they released Attrape Coeur, and Atrapka is just as rare, and I had it as well in my hands. Now it's impossible. So, piece of advice to collectors: if you have if you own rare Guerlains such as these, put them in a vault. They're worth thousands of dollars now. I really regret having sold mine.
Yeah, I
But
think
Yeah.
I think I had a chance to buy a lot of four of those of the blue one, the Greta
that's
Peds,
my biggest
and
regret in my
and
perfume.
they released another scent in that same bottle. It's called Shipra, but it's Shipra. It's just Shipra. It's not Shipra 53, and I think they released like two other scents in that same style bottle. But
Yes, but it's not
yes,
the same scent because after Get Tapé,
huh?
you have Attrape Coeur, the one that she had on display before.
Yeah, it's super nice.
You just want to show it, Christine. It's the B bottle,
Yeah. Let's
You
see.
know,
and
you
we're all familiar with the B
you
bottle,
know
but
you
Attrape Coeur,
This
Canadians
one.
this one,
See it?
impossible to find.
you Canadians had a lot of access to these bottles.
Well, I
Yeah,
had
I didn't really know much about
Metalis.
Galan for a
Yeah,
long time. I
Yeah,
didn't know much
yeah,
about Galan for
yeah,
a long time.
yeah.
It's pretty new to me, but I've been finding a lot of them, and I've seen a lot of them are sadly discontinued or hard to find. And I'm like, really?
Yeah, man. Yeah, there's a huge cult behind Greenlawn, especially the discontinued side. But
do
as
you know, Brandon? I had in my hand Metalis as well,
Yeah, it's
and
crazy.
Metallica. Oh,
Yeah, it's crazy. This morning I was fighting over a bottle of Metallica, and it took me all morning, and I couldn't get it. Bottle of Metallica, but in the 93 ml, not the 250 ml B bottle, the
wow.
93 ml, the
Yeah, yeah.
93 ml that comes in the gold canister, not
Yes,
the
I had
250
it.
ml.
I had, and I sold it
Yeah.
for maybe 10 years ago. I sold it for 500.
Okay, so great. So I would have made some money. I was offered it for 420, and I just to make $100 off a bottle, like, and you're putting at least $500, it just doesn't make sense. Like, I think if you're putting over investing $500 into a bottle, at least you should get a return of 250 and up. Let's not just for a
Was the
hundred
bottle
bucks.
full?
It wasn't full. That was another factor where I was just iffy on it. And another opportunity I had to get today this morning was a bottle of Derby in the Eagle bottle in the 100 ml, and it was missing like 5 mls, and that seller was asking like 600 euros, so that was probably like 720 USD. Probably could have sold that for like 850. Just another same situation with the Metallica. These bottles are kind of used; they're not brand new. And condition is everything in the vintage world. So people like to pay a premium for condition. So as far as that, it was just like the Metallica situation, putting over $600, investing over $600 into a perfume just to get a return of $100 just didn't make sense.
But you see, I
So
would have bought. You had Metallica or Metallis?
Metallica, not
Because
Metallis,
Metallica is the
Metallica.
original formulation. It's
Correct. And they had
invalid.
to change the name because the Metallica band tried
That's
to
right.
sue
That's
Guerlain.
right. But
Yes.
it's almost priceless. Like I would have bought it off you.
Ah, you know what? Maybe, but I look at this. Sometimes I've liquidated a lot of my collection, and I'm only trying to stay with just a few things because when you collect so much, you get into just a very consumerism icky vibe, and I've had to deal with that feeling for the past year and a half. Like I walk into my room, I'm like, what the hell is going on here? I have perfume here, there, behind me. Like it's getting out of hand.
Yeah,
So
it gets out of control, eh, Brandon?
so sometimes you have to step into that business mode and be like, okay, well, I've invested over damn near 60K in the past year and a half. Where is the return on this at the end of the day as well?
Well, you
So
need to vault some of them. Put them in a
absolutely,
vault.
some things are vaulted for sure. Like
Right.
I have, the Chanel Bon Noirs, the
Yeah.
Chanel number 46s, are some of them are
I
vaulted
wouldn't sell
and
those.
things
I
like
would. I
that.
wouldn't
Yeah,
sell.
yeah. I've let go of two, and I try to pitch one to you, but I probably won't even pitch one to anyone else
I
after
swear
that.
to God, Brandon. I swear to God, if I had the money, sold.
Ah,
I do.
absolutely, 100%. That scent does not smell like any other Chanel. And if you
But
guys
I've
don't
always
know,
wanted to try it my whole
yeah, if
life.
you guys don't know Chanel number 46, it's the first perfume that was released after World War II by Chanel in 1946, and it doesn't smell like any other
Do you
Chanel.
have the bottle on you? Can you show
Yeah,
us?
absolutely. Let me bring them out for you.
Okay,
Give me
okay.
just a second.
Cool.
That makes me feel bad looking at it. He sent me photos of it. I was like, oh, because of the
I've
exchange
seen
rate,
it.
Oh,
Yeah.
ah,
I've seen it. I've seen it on, I think it was, we did a live stream, him and I think it was last year. I've seen it. It's interesting. It's crazy, right? Like, if you think about like whose house that's been in, could you imagine like that bottle itself probably has so much history? Like,
Right.
it's seen so much. Like, what if, it's crazy. That's what
very
gets me. But
crazy. And I love
yeah,
history. Uh,
yeah,
anyways, it would have been a dream come true for me to own that bottle, but I can't afford it.
yeah,
But it's worth it. If anyone has the money, go for
yeah,
it. If you're a perfume collector and you own that, that's it. Statement made. You don't even need any other perfume. You have Chanel number 46, that's it. That's your collection. You don't need anything else.
yeah. I know. It's crazy. It's like an artifact. It's like an artifact, like
It is.
it's crazy.
It's a piece of
Um,
art. It's
yeah,
history. It was released right after the war. Um, yeah.
yeah. Wow. Derek, what about you? What's a like rare perfume that you have? That's something that most like 90% of people won't own. I know you have a lot of rare stuff.
I mean, I've got so many like indie
Yeah.
niche stuff from unknown houses that some of them. But as far as like I've got an original bottle of Chanel Egoist Platinum that's probably 40 years old
Oh,
Wow.
nice.
because that was the fragrance that changed my life.
Hmm.
That
Yeah,
was the
it's a good
fragrance that
one.
actually the Platinum Egoist is just that one was spoke to me, and I've never been without it, but I still have my original.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, I know. Certain fragrances, it's like the same like this with me. This is like an original bottle of the '09 campaign. They had it was like an anthology. They had a bunch of these, and this was now if you try to buy this one, it doesn't have the number 3 on there. It's just
Right.
L'Imperatrice. So this is like the old like original release actually, because this one was the model was Naomi Campbell on this one. I do have another one. I think it was the one by Claudia Schiffer. It's called Laloon. But this one really stuck out to me because no other perfume at the time to me had watermelon in it. And for a hot California climate, I was like, I want to smell like, a watermelon fresh. It's an aquatic watermelon. How nice. So I'm the same way. It's like I want to use it, but I don't want to. I kind of want it to stay at this kind of juice level, just because I feel like I'm back there. I'm back at that 20 level, me, like 20 something me. Like if I like the other day I sprayed this on, I was like, man, maybe I shouldn't spray this. Maybe I should just go get a new bottle and spray and use up that new bottle. That's so weird. Like I kind of feel like they're artifacts, and I just
Right,
can't handle
but
it so long. Yeah,
then if you get the new one and it's been reformulated or watered down, it will make me mad. It'll make
yeah,
me mad because I'm like,
yeah,
why are you
yeah.
adulterating such a great fragrance?
Yeah. Yeah. That has happened a lot with perfumes that I know, but luckily this one, I was at Sephora and it's still, I think it's like a 1-to-1. I don't notice much of a difference. I'm sure it has been reformulated with all the, there's all these chemical like rules and all this stuff with the oak moss. You can't do as much oak moss, you can't do as much this or that. So I'm sure it has been, but my nose, it's like the same kind of thing. So luckily there. But I do know it's unfortunate with a lot of perfumes where you're like, we're the backup bottle culture where we're like, let's get it. It's a new perfume, get a backup bottle because we know they're going to reformulate it. And a lot of the times it's true. Stuff doesn't smell like it used to. Unfortunately, like a classic example is that green tea perfume, by Arden.
Arden, yeah.
Yeah, now it's so light and watered. It's like water, but back then it was substantial.
Happy for Clinique. They've turned that into Propel now. It is about as weak as Propel.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Um, so, all right. I guess another one that kind of changed my life. Or you guys can go, or whatever you want to do. I'm just kind of going with the flow. Another one that changed my life. Okay, this is Gucci Rush, and I feel like this is one that's
Oh yeah.
like Gucci Rush is like, you guys know this, right? I'm sure you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Gucci Rush. I'm sorry to just. Can I intervene? Sorry, Christine.
Yes. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead. Hmm.
Gucci Rush. This is a very famous perfume. This was a very famous perfume from a very, very famous era when Tom Ford entered the House of Gucci
Mhm.
as creative director,
That's right.
and this perfume was got the Tom Ford made this specific perfume for hookers,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and
That's what I keep hearing
Queen
too.
Elizabeth
Uh-huh.
started to wear this perfume.
Queen Elizabeth?
Yes.
You're kidding.
And this perfume was intended to be made for hookers.
So
That
I
I
was
didn't
thinking
know.
like
But
Elizabeth
Queen
wearing it.
Elizabeth, this was her signature scent.
I
Yes.
was
not
like,
Queen
what did I say you
Elizabeth.
just said?
Wow.
Yes, I promise you this.
Yeah.
This perfume changed so much, and it was
But you know
such
which Gucci is my favorite
so
from
bold.
that era? Lacht the Gucci.
Oh, and of course,
You know what?
Gucci
The bottle
Pour
is very artistic. Lacht.
Gucci Pour Homme 2.
Gucci Pour Homme 2, the original formulation of
Yes,
Yes,
Gucci
sir.
Pour Homme
that's
2.
glorious.
Blue Liquid. That was Tom
Yes,
Ford
yes,
era as well. Tom Ford era as well. You know,
yes.
Gucci Envy. Green bottle, green black top,
For men,
green
not for
juice for
women.
men. For men.
Yeah.
But go ahead, Christine. I just wanted to
Yeah,
just give
no,
that
no
fun
worries.
fact in
So
there.
this perfume, so Gucci Rush, it was really popular, right? I think it came out around like 2000s,
Mhm.
or 99, something like that. But I know my mom wore this, but also, so I was a freshman in high school and it was a brand new high school. None of like in the States, Anna, it's like, okay, grade 1 through 5 it's a school, then it's like middle school, which is 6, 7, 8, and then ninth grade to 12th grade you're in a different school. You keep switching schools, right? And if
Mhm.
you're someone who's not adaptable, it's hard, right? You got to make new friends and all this
Yes,
stuff, right?
that's very hard.
So I remember ninth grade, I didn't know anybody at this school. And I wasn't really into perfumes that like I didn't think much into perfumes, right? And so ninth grade, I was at a brand new high school. And then I made friends with as a freshman, ninth grade, I made friends with a junior, right? Who kind of just showed me the ropes, which was so nice to kind of have that, like, to show me the ropes because I had no idea where anywhere like anything was, who to hang out with. I was basically like a loner, right? Because you're in a brand new school. I just randomly bumped into her and we became good friends. And this was her signature scent, and it was Gucci Rush. And I remember I was like, wow, you smell
Gucci
so good. Like,
Rush.
what do you have on? And she was like, Gucci Rush. So this was like her smell. And I thought it was lovely. But then years later, I was going to college and I was like, I like that smell, because for me, this wasn't high school. This was not high school, but she was kind of like a grown up, how some people are just too mature for their age and too wise for their age. So this was kind of more her, but then it was like, so college, I was like, let me get this. And I did wear it, but it was just like too much. You know what I mean? I was
I think
like, I
it's
cannot wear this
provocative.
to class. I was like, I am not wearing this to class. This is just too much.
Yeah.
And so this kind of became my going out scent. But even as a going out scent, it was just too much. You know what I mean? But I like
Most
having,
Gucci's are like that.
yes.
Yeah.
But this one in particular was like a lot. You know what I mean? This was like,
A
it
lot.
was a lot, you guys. You know what I mean?
It is though. It is though.
It's a lot.
It's just provocative. It's
Yeah, it was a
provocative.
lot. You know what I
It's
mean?
a lot.
It was
I
just
mean,
too much. And
well, I mean,
so
it was a
I
lot
never,
going on for back then,
yes,
especially. I mean, it was a lot going on.
it was a lot
Yes.
because it was early 2000s. There wasn't a lot of like these
Yeah.
crazy loud, this was like plasticky, loud,
Hmm.
floral, musky, everything under the sun. This was it. And um, I didn't really wear it. I have it. It was nice because it reminded me of her. I kind of lost touch with her, but it was nice because it gave me comfort. You know what I mean? Like certain scents you associate with certain people who were kind of like, who had your back, that kind of thing. And it was just nice to have it. So this is like impactful for me because it kind of reminds me of that like front. You know what I mean? And that's weird. Like I always think of like signature scents, and that's kind of why it's so important to have a signature because like people remind you, people associate you the way you smell. You know what I mean? And
Staple, not a
that's
signature. A
another
signature
conversation.
means
That's
you only wear one.
yeah,
Staple. You mean a
yeah, a
staple?
statement. Yeah, for sure. So that's another statement. Fragrance that changed my life kind of deal was that. And at the time, honestly, I was like, I didn't know perfume could make me feel this way, make me feel so too much. You know what I mean? Like I didn't know that perfume could make you feel so extra. Then when you wear this on a hot 90-degree day in California, this was like
Oh, yeah.
extra,
But in
guys.
Yeah,
winter,
choking
that's
people
it.
up.
That's when you I am woman hear me roar.
Yes, this
Hmm.
was that. This was that. Yes. Yeah. So that's that. All right. So I just wanted to share that story.
Yeah, it's very provocative.
I don't think this is a provocative scent,
I
though.
think I
I'll
like
tell
it.
you this. I don't. I know. To me, it's like no. I don't think this. To each their own. I don't find this to be very that. You know. I know a lot of people do. Queen Elizabeth did. So I don't believe you on the Queen Elizabeth
No.
story.
Yeah, that is true.
That's not what she used to wear.
Yeah.
Queen
No.
Elizabeth,
Yes.
the old queen, wore this.
Yes.
Wait.
Yes. Yes.
That is
Yes.
so
She
funny.
didn't wear that.
I
That is
promise you.
so funny.
I promise you.
All right.
So my next one, Christine, the Chanel.
What did look, Bobby's saying it's a great story, Christine, but the Queen Elizabeth claim, get to the fact. Yeah, I'm
It
kind of
is. I
suspect
promise
on
you.
this.
Yes.
Ah,
Look it up.
no.
It's okay. It's okay.
Look it up.
We'll fact check this. We'll see how legit
ahead.
Brandon is.
That
Brandon's
perfume was
legit.
intended to be made for hookers. If you guys did
why
not
did
see
she
the Tom
wear it,
Ford
though?
ad campaigns back then,
And
they were kind of nude. Like they were nude. Like this guy was shaving the Gucci logos in pubes of guys and taking photos of that for ad campaigns.
That's
Like
so
true.
funny.
it was all provocative.
She
Um,
wore Love Bleu, obviously.
Yeah, I see her wearing something Creed, or I see her wearing something like Guerlain.
Okay,
I see her
I have
wearing
it.
quiet
have it.
perfumes. Oh, you have it.
So
Okay, let's see.
Love Bleu, Florist White Rose, which I hate. I owned it. It's disgusting. Chanel number 5. Okay. So I got her mixed up with her son. King Charles wears Creed green Irish tweed. And his wife, Kate, wears aluminum white gardenia petals. I remember I owned this bottle. It's nothing great. It's just gardenia. Big
I see
deal.
Camilla wearing this stuff.
Yeah?
I mean, I don't
But,
know. Like, out of all of them, I think this is a Camilla type.
But
of
Lady
deal.
Diana wore royal water.
Yeah, I did know that. That's a good one.
So Brandino, stop lying.
I'm not lying. I mean, those perfumes sound like they're way back then. They're way back then before this came out. So I'm not lying.
Babouche
Like-
says she might have made it to 100 if she hadn't worn that.
But I totally see her wearing L'Heure Bleu, the parfum.
Of course,
of
of
it.
course.
That
Yep,
would be her. Yeah.
of course. Everybody has a dirty secret.
Especially you.
Oh, I love Florissimo. I have that one. It was Grace Kelly's scent. I love that one. That's a good one. All right.
So
All right, so
I'm
let's get to
wearing
the Chanel
Brandon's
number 46.
favorite. I'm
Hmm?
wearing no. She's gonna show now the Chanel number 22. It's
Oh.
one
Oh, nice.
of Brandon's
Let me
favorites.
find it.
The
Oh,
1980s or 1990s version.
I have both versions.
I know you showed me
Mhm.
both. I would love to buy.
This.
I had this twice. It's amazing.
Yes, that one is that's.
Amazing. That's
Mm.
all I have to say. Sex.
How did this
for me-
impact your
Yeah,
life?
that is sexiness in a bottle.
Yes, that's my definition of sexy.
I had all of those labels. I bought the Zeo in that presentation as well.
You have it, Brandon. You want to show everybody?
Oh, that's sold. I sold that a long time ago. I had Queer de Russi in that presentation as well. And the good thing about the crazy thing about all these presentations that all the liquid, all the juice is very dark. It has like this red tint to it.
That's
Even
what I
the
love
bottom
about
is-
number 22. It's
Yeah, even the
dark.
bottom is
Yeah, I
yellow.
love
Yeah.
it.
Oh.
Yeah.
But N22 has always stayed dark. I mean,
But I don't like the new formulation. The one from the Chanel Exclusive, I can't stand it.
the EDT?
No, I don't like it. I just like this version, the 80s and the 90s version. That's it.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Interesting.
I don't like the exclusive version. I can compare, right? It's just not the same. It's missing something. I don't know what, but it's missing something. Christine, I don't see you guys. I just see the perfume.
Oh, I think that's how screen share works. It just shows that it just shows the
No, but I want to see you guys now.
Oh, yeah,
Can we
yeah.
move it? Yeah.
Mhm.
And then I sent her queer.
It's so bossy.
Huh?
So bossy.
Of course I'm right? That's the label on my forehead. Teacher.
Teacher. Well,
But I love Christine. She knows.
I have the Chanel number 46s here.
Okay, show us.
Oh, show us. Let's go. How do I zoom in on just Brandon when he's gonna bring this out?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Let's
Let's
zoom
see.
on that
Oh,
bottle.
there we go.
Oh,
Oh my God! Look at that old
Look at that.
bottle.
So I know this is
That
kind
old
of
box. Like it's such a old weathered.
fuck.
It's so weathered. It's like
yeah. I know
it's
this
been
is
through a
flipped.
lot of stuff.
Can you open it?
You know what? Because it's flipped. I'm gonna come back. Let me come
Maybe
back
it's flipped.
because
Maybe-
the 46 is this way. It should be
Oh.
this way.
Is it? Can
Right?
you put it up? No.
I
Let me
see 46. I think I'm good. Like,
Yeah.
right? I see it. Yeah.
It's not flipped, Brandon.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's try this again.
Perfect.
46. Yeah, we see
Okay,
it.
great. All right.
Perfecto.
So, all right. This is the first. This is the first one, and there's no dot. Like there's supposed to be a. They came out with a dot. The first one came out with a dot
Okay.
underneath here. And I know it's very small because they only came in one size.
Yeah, we see it.
Okay, so I'll show you maybe in the.
So
bottle.
that's brand new.
Yeah, it's sealed. You see the
How
seal
many
thing?
ml is that? 15 or 30?
30. They only came out in 30 mLs.
Parfum extrait
No, this is an extrait. Anything coming
oh my
in this
god.
bottle is an extrait.
Oh my god. What does it smell like? What are the notes?
So
Yeah, like describe it to us.
this is very orris root heavy. This is very orris root heavy.
Okay.
So it can be unisex then.
Yes, definitely unisex. And it reminds me of Guerlain's Ode. It's very, very similar to Guerlain's Ode. But Guerlain's Ode is very hard to find, in my opinion. It's an old bottle that came around out in the same era as this. And it's just orris root heavy. It's musky to me. It's very musky. Not so floral. And I love it. I mean, it doesn't smell like any other Chanel I've ever smelled, in my opinion. It's truly something very special. So this is the second iteration that came out that doesn't have a dot underneath the degree sign that Chanel uses on every number that they release. Now let me show you the other one, the first one
Is
that
it the
came out.
same formulation or you don't know?
No, it is the same formulation for sure, absolutely.
There are the notes. Joel has the notes up.
Joel.
Joel is from Gatineau.
Oh, I didn't know this one was sealed as well.
Oh, I love Joel. Joel is my guy.
Joel, bonsoir.
So can you guys
bonne
kind of
année.
see? Can you guys see like a kind
Yeah,
of like
it's
dot?
different.
Oh yeah, it's different.
Oh my god, it's really different.
Okay,
Yeah.
you see that the 46 is bigger.
Yep.
All right, so this was the first one that came out.
Oh my god, and is
Right.
it the same price,
Jesus,
Brandon,
look at that.
This
Look
one
at
is a
those
little bit
marks
more
on there.
expensive.
than what you had quoted me on the second one?
Correct. The other one is not dotted. And
So
you
that
can-
would
let me
mean-
just put these side by side so you can see the difference in the numbers and how big they look.
No, the second one looks like today's version of
Correct.
Chanel extrait bottles.
Right.
Okay.
I didn't know
And it's
this
a
was-
30 ml, same thing.
Correct, and this is sealed as well.
No, that needs to be vaulted.
You see.
I'd be scared to show that. Like I'd be so.
I'd be scared to like even
my
like
God,
have
I'm
it.
scared
Especially
for
drop
you.
that thing. Oh my god.
So do you guys see that
You gotta
little
sell
dot
this to a
underneath?
museum. You gotta like sell this to the museum of whatever, fine arts or something like that. I don't know. Is there a perfume museum
Actually,
somewhere?
Absolutely.
Brandon.
Yeah. Did you guys see the dot underneath? I hope
Yeah,
you
I
did.
saw it.
Brandon.
Thank you. I'm
the
sorry. I'm
museum
just so
made a good point.
we're as collectors, we're so heavy on that. This one has the EDT above the Chanel. Did you see that? Oh, this costs more than the other one.
But that's
I'm sorry.
different. Brandon, did you listen to Christine?
Yes, absolutely.
Have you
The perfumes.
contacted museums?
Yeah, I've contacted the Perfume Bottles Association.
And
There's an
But
association.
yeah, no, absolutely.
so
That's
funny.
what they're called. That's
And
what they're
there's one
called.
in
And they
Europe.
run auctions. And the last Chanel number 46 that wasn't dotted sold for, I believe, 2,540, if I believe. Plus, when you're in auctions, you have to pay the buyer premiums fees as well. On top of that, the auction house fees. On top of that, on top of shipping, if they don't do in-house shipping, so that bottle with fees, taxes, everything netted around like 3,000.
but you should bring that to the museum in France.
I want to bring. I really don't want to do anything here in America. I think Europeans are a bit more. Are a bit more about vintage perfume. So I want to
100%.
go to the Barcelona Perfume Museum and see and pitch them to them. And honestly, I would like to just see if we could work out something just to kind of have my little own section in their perfume in
Yeah,
their
I
museum.
think you know what, Brandon? That sounds that resonates with me.
I
that-
think it resonates with me as well.
Yeah. Because it makes all this hard work worth it,
Correct. Absolutely.
We've had the fucking brains to do this, to figure it out, So now
Absolutely.
you get what you deserve.
Absolutely. I just got scammed for one like what's crazy? I just got scammed for one like 2 weeks ago.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I just got scammed for one 2 weeks ago. And you know, it's
It
just
was
life
a
is so
rare
fun.
one, you mean? What do you
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, Chanel number 46. It was sealed.
Oh,
Um, and you know,
shit.
the crazy thing about this, like this world, is that all of these crazy, you know, and from my experience, all of these crazy perfumes end up in like freaking like people who don't know shit about them's hands, like most of the time. Like, so it was this drug addict guy. He had no reviews on eBay, and he listed the bottle, and I got a notification. Like literally, I saw his face. Like you can see, he's like freaking. He's just a druggie. He's an addict.
Oh,
And he had a profile picture. You can see, oh, this guy's sketchy. Fuck. So, but I want the bottle. I want it. I need it. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's rare. Blah blah blah.
yeah.
So, I was like, hey, eBay is just it's a mess because it sucks, eBay with the inflated prices, it's just,
Very inflated. We were
it's a mess. So
wow.
most of the time when I find deals on eBay, I try to contact the sellers and say, hey, would you mind doing a private sale?
Hmm.
I understand that, because I have an eBay store as well. So I understand the fees that eBay takes and this, that, the third, and also the taxes that I have to pay on top of shipping when I go to check out. Is it possible that we could do a private sale? But all of that goes out the door when you see a bottle like Chanel number 46 and you forget to do a background check on the people that you are dealing with. This guy had no reviews. He had a freaking 3G Samsung bad quality profile picture. It looked like he was in a trailer park.
There's
His
no way
hands were
someone like that
dirty.
would
His
have good
hands were
reviews. Yeah,
filthy
yeah,
touching the bottle in the freaking photo. Like I should know
yeah,
this guy's a user.
obviously.
And he was like, "Oh yeah, yeah, oh, I'll get my number." So we started talking privately and got his number, and I sent him the money, and gone. But at
Wow.
the end of the day, it's like, dude, what the fuck are you gonna do with that? Like, give it to me. Like you, like what the fuck are you gonna do with that? Like every hooker that you go, oh look, I got this Chanel number 46 bottle. Give me it for free. Oh, like what are you gonna do with that? Like it belongs in this world, dude. Like oh what? Oh hip hip hooray, you got your money, great. And then you're looking at the bottle like I don't know shit about this. I should have just probably just gave it to the guy,
Question:
So
did you ever ask him how he ended up with this bottle?
Ah,
Did you?
I
What's his
couldn't.
story?
I think it was his grandmother's or something like that. I think I did
Wow.
ask him,
So
and he
great.
was like, "Oh, it's my great grandmother's." And a lot of these bottles they end up in people's hands who don't know anything about them. And it sucks because it's a headache when you know about something, trying to explain
Mhm.
that to someone, and then they think that you're trying to like manipulate them in a way, but no, like genuinely you're trying to inform them about the bottle. Like just the other day. I saw a guy list a vintage bottle of Christian Dior, Miss Dior. I wish I could. Let me bring out the bottle. I'll bring it out in a sec. Miss Dior Eau de Cologne. It was sealed.
Mm.
The guy, his listing price for it was $1,000.
Oh my God.
Brother, are you looking at the market? Like, do you even like think about checking the market before you ask these prices?
I don't shop on
Literally,
eBay anymore. Forget about it.
there
I
are
stopped long ago.
There are unsealed Miss Dior, Christian Dior, Miss Dior eau de cologne bottles going for 160 to 180 max.
Right.
I found his same sealed bottle with the same reference number he had on eBay for $250. Sealed. Like so that's the world we live in as well. It's kind of hard, those are some of the little like situations and hurdles we deal with, but from time to time, but we do it for the love of the game.
Look what Dahlia says.
It was an ex fratcom personality who had fallen on harder times. He saw you coming back. Hey, you know what? That has happened to me as well. That has happened to me as well.
Oh yeah?
Ex fratcom guys going rogue.
Really?
Really legit guys, and one day they say, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna scam this guy."
Oh.
Yeah, that has happened to me sometimes. That has happened to me. You know, it's crazy. It's a crazy world out here.
It is.
And I just want to say something as well. Like I like a lot of people think that like I had like this uncle of mine that had like a huge perfume shop, and
Oh, that's just
I
gossip.
I was like gifted all of these
That's gossip.
perfumes and
People love to
all of this
gossip,
stuff.
Brandon.
I just want to say I didn't have any of that.
No.
I had to contact people. I had to find a way. I had to contact people who lived in France so that I could, create a deal with this guy that lives in Germany to then for that guy to ship it out to the guy in France to then ship it to me. Like people just don't know the
No, people just
backstory,
like to gossip, Brandon.
and I
That's
just I
all.
just feel like, man, but I understand, but I'm doing this for the people I'm saying this for the people who were in my position one time, who are trying to get into this world, like who are trying to source those rare vintage bottles, but they're just not here in the US market, or they're too expensive in the US market. Just go search, ask people, get into Facebook groups, ask people, hey, I need somebody to ship this out to me. I'm in US, but I need somebody to help me facilitate this deal so that I can be able to get this bottle. Ask, keep on asking. I just didn't get a hand. A lot of people shut me down, when I would try to ask people like, hey, you're in France, I know you get all of these bottles and stuff like that, and people would just leave me on red. It was hard for me at the start. It really was. So anybody who's out there that really wants to get into this, you can do it. You can do it. Like, you really can. So that's all I wanted to say.
But you have to understand, Brandon, not everyone is ambitious and not everyone is willing to invest the time and energy that it takes.
Correct.
You're very goal oriented, you're very ambitious. And you'll break your head to get it done.
Yeah, it's
People
hard.
they
It's
want.
hard. It's hard. Staying up
It's
to
hard, right? It's hard.
3 a.m. in the morning, different time
That's
zones,
right.
staying up to
That's
3 a.m. in the
right.
morning, trying to contact people, sometimes it does get hard.
You're doing it the old school way, which I respect.
Absolutely, 100%. And I'm so thankful to this guy, Jan Schulberg, calling my uncle, this guy that I met in France, this guy that I met from France. Never met him in person, but he's an old, sorry, a mature man, a mature man, a
There
mature
you
man,
go.
a mature man,
Bravo.
a mature man, a
Bravo.
mature man, a mature man, a mature man, who now has gotten sick, who now is sick, and we've done so many deals. We've done so many deals, and he's helped me so much along the way.
So
And now
you need to
he's
pay him
and
back.
now he's sick. And now he's sick. I have a last few batches of bottles that he's gonna receive, and that's gonna be the end of it because he's really sick. So I'm
I'm
just
good to
so
hear.
blessed. I'm so blessed for this opportunity, to have had those people who really see the vision, who really see the vision, are like, man, let me help this guy out. This is a young kid who wants to know about the world of vintage perfumery. Let me help this guy out. So I'm just blessed. I'm blessed, and I'm thankful for that as well. So you'll find your person. You'll find your person. A lot of Japanese sellers are now on eBay. You don't have to, try to find a mule that could go all the way to Japan and get the bottles. There's a lot of Japanese sellers on eBay now. You're just gonna have to pay shipping fees, but it's definitely worth it. So that's a good thing. You don't have to work as hard now for the vintage lovers. So it's cool.
Nice.
Sorry I went on, but
No, no worries.
thank you.
All right. So, Anna, did you want to share any of the other perfumes?
Well, there's only one left. Cuir de
Yes.
Russie, the parfum.
Cuir de Russie.
And then we have one from Robert Piget.
Yes. So this, if anyone has a bottle for me, like Anush doesn't have it. He has the body lotion. So I owned this a couple of times, but back in the day, it was my friend Grace's favorite, and I was like, oh, it's too leathery. I don't like it. I find it weird. Anyway, stupid me, whatever. I traded it. Okay. I remember her saying, don't ever get rid of it because one day, it'll be worth something because it's so different. And I think Lauren Bacall wore it. Was it Lauren Bacall or Katharine Hepburn? I can't remember. But one of those ladies wore it. And it's like today, as a mature woman, I can say it's even sexier than number 22. So if anyone has Bandit, and they
I feel like I've seen this on Amazon.
No.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I've seen it.
I have Fracas. I have
Uh-huh.
Visa.
Right.
I have Bagari. but I'm missing the one that I bashed this. I hated it. I bashed it, and today, you see, you have to be careful. And today I want it. I'm coveting it. Now Brandon has it, but he has the vintage. That's not the version I want. I want the version from like this bottle, a 90s version. He has the old one.
Yeah, I mean,
You said that was real leathery.
Oh, and it's very unisex. It was marketed for women.
Yeah, I'm looking at the note, the main accords and the note breakdown, and I'm like, that seems like that might be right up my alley.
Yeah.
Animalic, leathery, earthy, yeah.
It's impossible to find even Anuj who has his own store
Which
in Canada. He doesn't have it. He has the body lotion. So
I feel like I've seen this on Amazon.
you
I
have?
don't know. Yeah, I feel like I've seen this on Amazon because I've always wanted to try it too. Or I think I've seen this. I don't know. I know it's still around, but and I just love the name. Bandit. Like it just sounds like it sounds badass. Come on, Bandit.
wasn't this made by Jermaine Senior?
I don't know. She didn't she do Fraka?
It's Cellier, right? It's by this woman.
Dushan knows. Here, it's Marlene Dietrich.
Oh, okay. No.
Oh, she wore Bandit. Okay, I'm confused. Okay, so that
I thought it was Katharine Hepburn, and I know it was Lauren Bacall. Lauren Bacall wore it too.
Hepburn.
And it was created by Germain Cellier, 1944. Yeah.
Cellier. Yeah, she did a lot of. She worked with Robert Piguet for a long time. This is Bagari.
What is
Oh,
this?
you know what it says online? It says that it suits figures like Edith Piaf. You know her music, right?
Oh yeah, of course. The
Yeah.
French thin eyebrows. Yeah.
So these are the vintage style bottles.
Yeah, but
Bagari.
it's not the same.
Bulgari.
Why is it not the same?
No, I don't want.
Gorgeous. So they came out with Bagari, Fraka, Bandit, in these bottles.
So it is on eBay.
Calypso.
Yeah, Calypso's cool, but it's $384 Canadian on eBay, and I don't want to spend that amount.
This is a.
This Balenciaga.
Yeah, I love what Balenciaga's.
Balenciaga.
Yeah, I love what Balenciaga's doing. I think this bottle's from the 19.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I love what Balenciaga's doing now. They came out with this vintage style presentation looking bottles. And they did release this. They re-released it, so I'd love to test it again.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they came out with these vintage style
I thought it was
straight looking
Balmain
bottles.
that did that.
No, it was Balenciaga. No, they came out with these vintage style extract looking bottles that are actually sprayers, and they're 100 ml. Like what? It's amazing. And I'll bring you out your baby. This is.
Yeah.
Oh, either cologne. My God.
The thing with Cuir de Russie, you and your partner can wear it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Quillercy. Yeah, I have a picture
share.
of that too.
You can share the love.
Share the love. Share the love. Exactly.
Share the love.
Oh, Anna.
Yes. Aha! That's my favorite. I love. I covet it.
This is gorgeous.
Oh.
Yes.
Mm.
How do I
Hey,
share
it's
it?
cool that we agree on some fragrances. Isn't it cool?
Yes.
Yeah. We have to go visit Brandon before he vaults all his fragrances, Christine. We have to fly.
I've had so many requests. I really have had so many requests. It's the first time I get a request.
For what?
To come
Request
see
for
my-
what?
Just come see my fragrances.
I think people want to rob you.
Yeah.
No,
definitely.
we'll protect him. Don't worry. His Italian friend is here. He's fine.
Yeah, I definitely have had some requests. Liu, Guerlain Liu. I love the Liu as well. Wow.
Yeah. You have it?
Yes, give me a second.
Get out of here. He has Liu. Oh,
original.
Liu. Which one is that? What is
Oh, there's,
Liu?
don't confuse it with Louis, the black
No,
one.
no, no, oh, no, bro.
Louis
The
is
Guerlain one?
carnation. Yeah,
Oh.
it's a Carlin, yeah.
How do I add? Oh.
This is the original.
Wow, look at that bottle. So it's so weathered. It looks like it's been through
This is
like
the original from
yeah.
1940s.
Beautiful.
From the 40s. Wow.
Isn't that fucking awesome?
Fucking crazy.
How do you spray that thing? It looks like a treasure.
It's a splash. It's a
Oh.
splash.
Can you open it or you can't?
Yeah, let's
So-
see. Let's see what that.
So
let's
this
see
was
this.
this. So Guerlain had a
Bottle
huge.
from the 40s.
Yeah. So Guerlain had a huge manufacturing company in Mexico, and this was from the Mexico manufacturer.
Yeah, that
I don't know if they still have the Mexico manufacturer, but some bottles, like some just presentations, came throughout that manufacturer in Mexico, and then some of those from Mexico went to Canada, and that's why Nuge has some crazy, rare presentations of Guerlain as well. If he was here, he'd definitely like be crazy. Like what?
but not on his website.
No,
He
that's
owns them. He owns them.
Yeah, he owns them. Or sometimes, like if you ask him, like, "Oh, I want this, I want this, I want this," he might give it to you. This bottle might just break. It might just crack on me. So I'm trying to be very, very.
Oh, wait, I just want to say, merci Joël, merci beaucoup. I'm going to check out the fragrance net. But still, like you say, the 300, it's still a lot. Mais merci beaucoup, j'apprécie ça. I've got my Québécois friend. I love it. You get to hear me speak in French. But this is Québécois French. Eh? Si c'est pas le français de Paris, hein? Ici, on parle québécois.
Put the camera on Anna real quick. I want to see her. I want to see her.
I see her because I have her in the back.
Je parle un peu.
Comme j'avais dit à Brandon, je ne parle pas le français de Paris, hein? Je parle le québécois. Je reste à Québec. So, québécois, moi je parle québécois, là. It's a little different, it's rough, but, le français de la France, c'est différent. Mon nom c'est Anna Panunto, son nom c'est Brandon, et cette jeune fille ici, c'est Christina, et elle vient de l'Arménie. Alors, son nom c'est Christinae, right? Yes. And I have a painting to celebrate her.
Oh, yes. Anna painted a painting. She sent it to me. I think she added my name on it. I don't know if you want to show it now or later or
whenever you want.
Whenever you guys want. I was just kind of I don't want to kind of go over all of them, but real quick, like I don't want to bore you guys, but you know how late, like we were talking about like sexy fragrances, how I'm like, Gucci Rush isn't sexy, right? You know what is though, to me, is the Cocoa, just regular Cocoa from Chanel, EDP. And this is a newer bottle. The other one kind of churned. I got rid of the other one. But in college, I was gifted this and it was my going out scent. And, or it was a scent that I wore in the wintertime. And honestly, it's another fragrance that changed my life because I was just basically like, damn, I had no idea this would get me the attention that it got me, okay?
Wow.
This fragrance was always like heavy complimented. I mean, Cocoa, like, I don't know. I think this is one of the, like, it's a sexy fragrance. You know what I mean? And it's a pretty bold statement. And to give this to a 20-year-old.
That's very bold.
So this was like, and I got so much attention from this that I just didn't want to wear it because it was just too much. You know what I mean? It was
you had to
too
feel like
much.
You had to be on your A game when you wore this fragrance, right?
No, I was always on my A game no matter what, Brandon.
Well,
But,
maybe in
okay.
a sense of like you had to feel like you had to dress up, like play up the role for it, right? Maybe in a way, because like you're like, I have all this attention now. I need to like. Need to be on my P's and Q's with this big time,
Yeah,
like it just, I don't know, maybe I'm wording that wrong. I'm sorry.
It was like, at the time, I also felt like it was too much of a mature scent, I felt like this was maybe like too mature, so I stopped wearing it. And back in the day, like nowadays, I keep my fragrances in their boxes for the most part, and I keep them, in a closet to not have the sun. The sun, they say if you keep it out in your bathroom or the sun, it kind of ruins the juice. So I learned my lesson. So this is kind of like more protected. And to be quite honest with you, you guys, this is still a big fragrance. This is like a big fragrance. It's very hard for me to wear this. You know
Wow.
what I mean? Like, you guys don't think this is a hard fragrance? I think this is so hard to wear.
I
Even
think
the
it's
My mom is 75. That is her signature scent. That is her, when you say Coco Chanel, that's what my mother wears, and that's what she's always worn for as long as I can remember. Probably for the last 30 years, she wore Coco Chanel, and before that, she wore Anaï.
Anaïs by
Yeah.
Cacharel.
Cacharel. Oh, that's a good one.
nice.
Yeah,
That's
but
very
this
nice.
one still, it's like, it's a hard wear. I find a CK Obsession to be a lot more wearable than this. I don't know why. I don't know why. And I really, really want to start wearing this again. You know, I bought a whole new bottle last year. I was like, woohoo, whoopty. Like, there was a sale, you know, 15% off at Macy's, at Chanel, which is, you know, never really happens. I think it happens like twice a year. But so I got this. I did a video on this. I think I boxed it, and that's the only time I wore this. I do the EDT more. Now they're
Yes.
both very heavy, right? Like, you wear this, you leave a room, that smell will linger. You know, it lingers. You know what I
Have
mean?
you tried the parfum extrait?
No, no, no,
It's
no, no, no,
softer.
no.
Believe it or
Really?
not, it's softer.
Yeah,
This is
extracts
beautiful. Like,
and
The
softer.
Coco
this is
extrait is softer. Yeah.
yeah, this is gorgeous and everything. I just don't really wear it. Oh, but it's so pretty, right? But I find it very hard to wear. Because you get stopped. You know what I mean? You get stopped with this. Like someone
Still,
will compliment you, and it's too much of a compliment. It's like a weird compliment. It's either, oh, is that like an older person's perfume, or what do you have on? Or I don't know. Yeah, it's just a hardware, you know? And another perfume I know I'm rambling. Feel free to like cut me off whenever. Another perfume, this was like gate kept to the max. I'm not gonna share my other perfumes because like they're less interesting to share. I might. Let's see, you guys. Okay. Okay. This is gate kept. It is still gate kept by me, okay? I
it
think
will no longer be gate kept
it
if
will no
you.
longer be
Okay,
gate kept,
so
and that's fine. You know,
okay.
I'll give other people
I already know
a
it's a
chance.
bond.
It's a bond. It is bond number 9 called West Side. That has the music note on it. This was I guess like my first. I smelled it out in the wild. I remember my cousin was dating this, like I was always hanging out with her and stuff like that. We'd go out and stuff. And she wore this, and I was like, wow, this smells so good. And then I bought a bottle, and this was around 2012. I was, you know, I had already, you know, I wasn't in college anymore. This was like past that, you know, going out type of deal. But this perfume, you guys, oh man, this is so good. And now, if you have not smelled this,
I haven't. Not that one.
I highly recommend you put your nose on this. This is the only one from Bond that I truly enjoy. And okay, so I got this around 2012, something like that, 2011, 2012. I think I got this in 2011. But it was around the time when stuff was like affordable, right? Like it was still like 200 something dollars, but I think these go for a lot more now. I think they're like crazy 600 or something. It was still like a reasonable price, you know? I was like, all right, well, it's 250. That seems like a lot, but I want this perfume. It's so good. This will get you noticed, okay? This will get you noticed. I think it's a really going out perfume, and this will literally get you complimented to death. I've been complimented to death wearing this. It's a fantastic going out signature, but if you wear this to work, I don't know, like maybe if you're like in sales and you want to attract clientele, like let's say if you sell jewelry or something like that, or any kind of sales to attract attention, you know, they'll flock to you. then do this perfume. But this will get you complimented to death. Okay. This is femme, but honestly, Brandon, I know you like feminine perfumes. This is feminine, but also a man could pull this off as well.
So
You know, it's one of those it's unisex, but I will tell you it's
but leaning
unisex.
on feminine.
Yes. Yeah. This is the way I want to describe this is a musk bomb. This is so musked the F out. Okay. This is a floral musk bomb, and it is very, 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 if you want attention, this will do that, right?
Well, because everybody knows nobody does ambroxan like Bond. Bond
This
does
is, yes.
ambroxan. Bond does something with
Yes.
ambroxan that nobody else does, and it makes their fragrances like smack you in the mouth, like
Yes. Yes, yes. Exactly. You nailed it with the description. That's what this is. This is like, I can't even describe the type of musk this is. I think a lot of people kind of compare the Bond ambroxan musk to the like Mancera Montal. I
Right,
think, yeah, I
but
think
it's
that's
not.
true, but it's not at that level. This is
Mm-mm.
like we'll slap you, we'll slap all your senses with the musk, the
Yeah,
level of musk, but it's pretty sexy though, I will say. Like and like when I was wearing this, and when I smelled it on when I smelled it off someone, I liked it. I said, wow, that's really, really pretty. I never thought of this as like a sexy perfume until the compliments I got with this stuff. You know what I mean? It was like, wow, what do you have on? And I was gatekeeping this because I was
right.
like, no way, I am not gonna have another girl smell like me. Nope. No, like not happening. You know, you do your research, you go to Bloomingdale's, you smell all the perfumes, and you guess what I had on.
Oh
You
wow.
know, I was gatekept. I'm not like, no shame in my gatekeeping game. You
Oh,
know,
I do that
the
all the
bomb.
time.
Yeah,
I don't never tell my woman.
yeah. I was like, oh, I don't know what I had on. Like, I don't know what I have on. I think it was like a gift. I don't know, Bath and Body Works. This is not Bath and Body
But
Works,
you
but
know,
I'm just
I am
From
dying
Bond, I like
laughing with
Silver
you.
Factory. Do you guys know Silver Factory? It got discontinued.
Silver
mm-mm.
Factory.
Yeah, Andy Warhol Silver Factory. It's an incense
Oh
perfume.
no, no.
Andy Warhol, Bond number 9, is
The best plum fragrance probably ever made.
yeah. So talking about Central Obsessions, Central Obsessions brought that back to life. But we're gonna keep that on the down low. We're
I
gonna
hey,
keep that
hey
on the D low,
look.
D boogie.
I have. I was about to say I've got
We
Kevin's
will
version
keep
right
it
there
on
in
the
my room.
D.
I was about to say I got Kevin's
Me
version
too. I'm
right
not
there.
sharing. You don't know nothing.
We
I
gonna keep.
love it.
Listen, man. I got my ears to the streets, man. I got my ears to the streets, man.
Look at
Oh
Dahlia's
my,
comment. I was laughing at this comment. Poor
dude.
Derek got in Lamal and has been listening actively ever since. So, so sorry, D Boogie. Please do share the rest of your perfumes. I feel like we've been yapping.
Oh shit, man.
She asked me she asked me about my fragrances. I said Lamal and the
What
Eternity, and
did
I
he
talked
use?
about the Chanel. You
Yeah.
know, but
What else?
but no, but as far as my sister, my little sister moved to she lived in Paris for 7 years with her job. Now while she was over there, she knew that I was, a huge frag head and everything. So she would send me a bunch of things from over there that, you could not get here. Now this was also in the early to mid 90s, whereas, the availability of fragrances that we have now, that you can get from all around the world, they were not as readily available, back then as they are now. So she sent me about four fragrances from the Boucheron line.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
She sent me Boucheron Pour Homme,
Mhm.
Boucheron Jaipur,
Mhm.
and two other ones. But I wore those for the longest time. Now, when you talk about a hard wear, that Jaipur was a hard
Yes.
wear.
Yeah,
Yes.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jaipur was a hard wear, but I loved it. I wore it though. Don't get it right. I wore it. I wore it with my chest out
Took one
all the
for the
time.
team.
And then they
Yeah.
also have Jaipur Saphir.
Safia?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Jaipur Saphir.
yeah, I never got that one. I'm trying to remember the other ones I had, but I remember the Pour Homme, the Jaipur, and two other ones that I really wasn't a fan of. The Pour Homme, I wore that one, and she, I remember her. I was like, "Look, you got to send me." So I remember she sent me the 200 ml of that one, and
Wow.
I it was like this, and I was like, "Score!"
Yeah.
Wow. That's awesome. Yeah, the Jaipur is very hard fragrance for me as well. I think it's very complex. I
I
think it's
think Bobby
complex.
wears Jaipur. I want to say I've seen him have that as a son of the day. Boucheron, right,
Rochas
Bobby?
Femme. Rochas Femme. Anybody here smell Macassar by Rochas? Macassar.
No,
Macassar. Macassar.
Mm-mm.
Macassar is
The
a
only thing I've
very
ever
hard
smelled
to find.
from Rochas is I went to I think it was like 2010, something like that. I went to France and they had aerosol deodorants. Like in the States, we barely have aerosol deodorants. And I remember it was at the drugstore. It was like their equivalent of a CVS. They had a bunch of Rochas. And I remember I had a Rochas like aerosol deodorant, but this deodorant wasn't just like any other deodorant. It was so strong and so pretty that I almost just like wore it as perfume. You know, that's the only thing I've ever smelled from them. I haven't like it's hard to find in the States. Where did he go? He's going to grab something.
Perfume store. Roca. We don't say Rochas, guys. It's
Oh,
Roca.
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 Roca. I'm like, roaches? What?
It's
Yeah.
not a roach.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, yeah. Roca.
But
Roca.
Eau de Roca was very popular. It's a white and blue bottle, and it looks like there's water. Eau de Roca. That was very popular.
The
Femme
only
Roca.
one
Yeah.
the only one I've ever been familiar with has been the one that people talked about, and I always thought Roca was a clone house because the only one people ever talked about that I heard of was that mustache,
Oh yeah. Yeah. For
you
many.
know, and everybody talked about that one being, you know, a clone, a twist of tuxedo, this, that, and the other, and I smelled it, and I really liked it, but I never thought to look into any of the other ones because I thought that they were more of a clone house. But
No, not a
now
clone
that I
house. They were
know,
very popular in the 80s. In
yeah,
my
but
time, growing up, my mom had Eau de Roca. I liked it too. It's a perfume that we shared. Why am I on full screen?
Oh, because I just want to.
Oh, it's so cute. Hello, everyone. So show your painting. Show off the painting. This is Cristane.
so are you an artist? Like, do you like do art for for a hobby? Do you have like additional pieces that you have?
I have all my pieces at home. I've done 2 art exhibits. So yes, I am a visual artist.
Now, my wife actually designed an app which is allows you to create a virtual art walk and showcase your art to people all over the world. Think of it as Spotify meets Pokemon Go. You can upload your art and it'll geotag it, and I can pull it up right. I mean, you know, I mean, anybody that comes anywhere near you that wants to find your art, if you want to sell it, showcase it, auction it, whatever.
Oh, good to know. So just
Yeah,
give me the coordinates
I
via
will.
email because
I'll send you all the stuff later.
yeah.
This is it. Anna, you want me to show it on my phone?
Yeah. Show it
So
here.
Anna,
Oh, you don't have it. Okay.
no, I didn't email it to me. I didn't know.
Do you want
Here,
me to email it to you
let
now?
me email it.
I can email it
I
to
can
you.
send it. Okay, fine.
I'll email it to you now. Coyote, you want me to email it to Coyote?
Mhm. Hmm. Let's go through the chat. I've kind of been behind. Let's see. Anything recent? Dushan says you're the Canadian Mona Lisa.
Yeah, he
Anna.
always says that.
Let's see. Bobby sprayed cocoa on his right hand and Queer Beluga with a bulb sprayer on his left hand.
I love Queer Beluga.
I never
I
smelled it.
prefer Queer Beluga over cocoa, though.
Joel says the best plum is Amar Oud After Dark.
I sent it, Christine.
Oh.
Hey Joel, you said Amaroud's Oud After Dark is worth checking out, huh?
That's a good one. That's a good one, Joel.
Because I love plum.
It's a rich plum. It's
Yeah.
very Middle Eastern, eh?
A good plum liqueur. I love it. Anything of that nature.
All right, guys, I'm going to share the picture. Not picture, sorry, painting. It has a lot of really good texture. I saw the video of this. The texture is really nice. Let's see. So Anna says, just noticed you didn't change your name yet, Christine. Oh, the Den. I don't know if I'll change it, Joel. I think for now, I think it's a really bold name. I think people are just getting used to me. I just might just save it as is for now. Okay, let's share this. I don't know where Brandon went.
Brandon, are you here? No.
Here, let's just share it with the chat. So that's the that's what Anna's painting, and this is a metal.
Gorgeous, gorgeous.
Who said that?
Brandon.
Oh.
Yes, I had shared it on my Facebook.
Wow. Okay, so explain.
You see the hand of Hamza?
Is that metal etching?
Yeah, it's metal. I glued it.
I would need us. It looks like someone's home.
Okay, we've seen it.
Wait, give me a second. Give me a second.
Okay.
I want to see it a little bit more. So, what is on that Hamza?
What do you mean? What is? It's a Hamza. It's a Hamza that I glued. It's an actual Hamza. It's the hand.
Is there like, because it looks like it has like little petals on it. Maybe.
No.
I think they're fish. I think it's fish. Usually, the one I have at home has fish, like fish scales. It's like an
I'll
eye.
go get it. I'll go get it. Wait, I'll go get it so you guys can see it. Hold on.
Very nice. And that looks like kind of like a leather, but like leather that's been.
Yeah,
burnt.
Yeah, that's what I said when I saw it. I was like, I like the colors and the texture. It kind of reminds me of a leather jacket.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or like a sofa, like leather, right?
Right.
Okay, Christine.
Yes.
You can put me on full screen.
Got it. Okay. Let's see.
Do you guys see it better?
Yes.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, your Hamza's red. How pretty.
See, I wanted to get more details on that Hamza. Yes.
So it's mixed media, you know?
So, can you explain to us, like, what was the process behind this?
Oh, well, this, I didn't create this all in one shot.
Okay.
This has, usually whenever I create my paintings, they go through phases. And
Okay.
This was the final phase. So I added this at the end, and then I added the Hamza. So prior to this, it was just the background, you know? And then it felt incomplete. This took like about a month because I'm always updating my paintings. So this painting, Slav, is called Mixed Media. This is Mixed Media. And I have one that Brandon knows already.
Yeah. Why haven't you made a painting of me, though? Like, It's my
So
favorite.
this one went through some phases though, because I added this. It didn't have this. I made it darker.
I really like
The roots
this.
are the same.
I
And
really
then
like
Eugene
it.
kept saying, "That's Anna." And I was like, "Yeah, it's me." Okay, so that's it.
I really liked it.
Okay, get me off the screen.
Oh. Okay, sorry.
I like that.
All right, so Joel, no, it's not a Hindu hand. It's a Hamsa. It's like the hand of God, like hand of Fatima.
Yeah, and I entitled this Christine because it just reminds me of Christine. And who knows, like if I get to meet her, you know, either if I fly down to her, she flies down to me, I'll give it to her.
Interesting. Ah.
Thank
So
you,
like,
Anna.
so like, do you like paint every day or?
No, I used to. I go through phases. I go through phases where I could paint for like 8 hours straight and not. It's kind of scary because I get so focused on what I'm creating that I lose touch with everything. So no, I take breaks. Now I'm on a big break. It's enough. In a span of 3 years, I created over 100 canvases.
Okay.
Then I moved, I sold, I had 2 art exhibits, I gave some away, gave quite a few away. I sold a few, and that's it. Now I love what I have. I have my pop art. This one.
Oh, that's pretty.
I like that. See, I like that.
I like the other one you sent me too, Anna. I think it was your version of Cleopatra.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
one's
it's
nice
my
too.
version of Cleo. And it took a long time to finish her. Like, wow.
So like, when do you know canvas is finished or your project?
When it feels complete. When
It's
you feel
just
completely satisfied and
it's
you
just
say,
a feeling.
yes, this is Cleopatra.
That's cool.
That's
This
fine.
is how I envision her. I wanted to get the colors right.
So
you know?
what do these colors mean to you?
What do you mean what the colors mean?
Yeah.
This is really how I envision her. Like, this is
Like, what do those colors
It's
mean?
gold.
To you? Like, what does gold mean to you?
what does gold mean to me?
Yeah.
I never really asked myself that. I just go based on what feels right. But usually, whenever I paint gold, it's usually connected to history and the past, ancient Egypt, ancient Rome, that kind of stuff. Cleopatra would wear Anubis by Papillon. Would she? What would Cleopatra wear? Well, she loved wearing frankincense, oil. Her and Mark Antony, they would wear myrrh and frankincense. They had their own perfume oil that they would put here, Duchamp.
She would wear Gucci Rush. Yeah, so thank you for that painting, Anna.
Oh, you're welcome. I just hope to give it to you one day, because it's for you.
Yeah, it's Brandon and I were saying it's like leather. Brandon was mentioning it's like leather, and I'm like, yeah, it's like a leather jacket. It has a leather vibe, you gave so much texture. You gave a lot of texture. I'm looking at it now. You gave a lot of texture to the canvas, and it's very leathery. You know what I mean? I got leather from it too. You gave the canvas like a different character.
Yes.
Like that's awesome.
its own soul.
Yeah, its own soul. Exactly. And what paint do you use?
Different kinds of paint, sometimes even recycled paint. Sometimes I use makeup. Also, I use nail polish. I'll use whatever. Oh yeah, I'll blend it with Vaseline and oils, and I can get really creative. But of course, the base has to be acrylic mixed with oil, and then when I want to make some revisions, I'll do that.
Nice.
Yes, yes, Slav. Cleopatra had her own perfume that she shared with Mark Antony, and there was frankincense and myrrh in it. That accurate. But again, she would share that with Mark Antony.
When you say Mark Anthony, I think of that singer. I think of J-Lo's ex.
Oh yeah. No. She had Julius Caesar. I mean, she was a very powerful woman.
Oh yeah. Oh, she would love this perfume. You know what I mean? This is how she conquered. Hey, what was I gonna say? Joel added you on Instagram.
He did? Okay.
Yeah,
good.
Joel added you on Instagram. So this is Anna's Facebook for everybody who has Facebook. That's Facebook, right? I'm not on Facebook, so
that's Facebook. Yeah,
okay.
Right.
So she's Anna Panunto on
Panunto.
Yeah, on Facebook. So if everybody wants to, keep in touch with Anna, that's a way to do it. And then D Boogie is Taste and Sense with D Boogie. I'm trying to get your name up on the screen. I don't know why I can't do that. Can somebody drop his channel name?
I'm there on YouTube and on IG. I'm
Taste and Sense at D. But can somebody drop his profile, please? I just want you guys to be able to keep in touch and stuff like that. And then Brandon has an eBay channel for anybody who wants to buy.
Try to see if you could to put it up
1 liter
on the web. No, I don't only have liter bottle. You try to see if you can look it up on the web. Just put eBay.
Oh, I know I have your let me see.
Just so people could see the store.
Okay. Let's see.
Is it Pagame on eBay?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Pagame.
Pagame on eBay.
Or you can just eBay. Pagame.
You have a channel too. Well, you're never on it, but you have a channel.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
I have you on my like posts, I believe. Okay, let's see.
Or you can just type in Queer Russi eau de cologne because there's 5, 6 listings of
You're
it.
the only one that sells it. Pagame. What does pagame mean in Spanish?
Means pay me.
Pay me. Pay me.
That's it.
Give me my money.
It's simple. And I just I made it a little bit more professional in a way.
Gotcha. It sounds so fancy. It sounds
with the font.
Yeah.
But you speak 3 languages, Brandon? Portuguese, Spanish, and English.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find.
You want to learn Italian and French?
Anna can tutor you.
I can tutor you
for free. No, I'm just kidding. Absolutely, but don't boss me around though.
I said
don't boss me around.
Hello, of course I'm gonna boss you around and give you shit. I'm going to tutor you the Anna way, not the sexy way. The Anna way.
It's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough.
Fuck yeah. I'm gonna whip you.
It was messy. It was bonjour.
No, I'm not rough that way.
Okay, this is Brandon's page. It's literally the same thing. It's this. It's Pagame. If anyone's interested, and he even has, aw, how cute. He has his Botero painting and his.
Christine calls it the fat people. The fat.
Right.
I call it the fatties.
Is there any way that you can like share the screen though?
Oh, let's see. I'm sure I can. Let me see. Let me figure this out. Let's see. I don't have eBay here, but
Just like search it on the web.
let's
Just
see. Let's see, Brandon. Brandon wants me to work.
please.
Are you going out tonight, Brandon?
No, I'm just gonna have a couple drinks later.
That's
here,
it.
here at the house. And I'm gonna celebrate my new song release.
You didn't share it with us.
I dropped another one.
But why haven't you shared it with us?
Let's see if she can share it on the screen.
Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
One thing at a time, Brandon.
Yeah, one thing at a time, Brandon.
Okay.
Let's see if I can find it. Oh, here we go.
Nah, Joel, it's Pagam.
All right, let's see. Okay, there we go. That's Brandon's page.
It's Pagame.
Pagami. Pagami in Italian. Pagami.
So order Amaz is for sale as well, from the 1950s. Formula by Edmund Rudnitska, Habenita Molinard. The only Van Cleef and Arpels 250 ml on the market. It was Serge Gainsbourg, the French singer's signature scent. Guerlain Eau de Fleurs de Cedrat from the 1990s in 200 ml bottle, and a very nice presentation, a rare presentation that came out with Monsieur L'Or Bleu 500 ml. Couple stuff, the rare and only vintage Chanel Une Idée de Chanel from the 1900s.
Jesus.
Click on that for a second.
That I want.
Yeah, click on that, and that price is that price.
And how do people pay you?
I'm not trolling you guys, but try to click on the second photo.
This?
Yeah, that is the original ad from 1901. And if you look closer, they were selling for $3, and there was a Chanel number 9 and a Chanel number 55 and a Chanel number 27.
Wow. Gardenia, Bois de Lait, Sycamore, Unide, Magnolia, number 5, number 9. Yeah.
But the one you're selling is Unité de Chanel.
Yeah, but I just want to include the real ad.
When was it released, Unité de Chanel?
It was in 1901 or 1902.
Can we see the bottle again?
Yeah, go back up to the bottle.
Here we go.
That is bananas.
Yeah, and I just needed to include the ad so people are like, "Whoa, oh, this doesn't even exist."
You need more pictures because you're asking 10 grand. You got to include like at least 10 pictures.
Yeah.
All right. I think that's a perfect picture. I already have like
it is
5 sellers.
Picture, Brandon, but for 10 grand, nobody's going to drop 10 grand. They need to be 3,000% sure that's authentic. So you need to.
Oh, it absolutely is authentic.
This at the bottom there, every angle.
It absolutely is authentic. It absolutely is authentic. And I will also include with the shipment the receipt from the auction house that I received it from.
Is it written there?
Yes.
Okay. But yeah, I would work on the photos.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, no problem. All right, guys. Does that chat
be vaulted? That should be vaulted like that. That belongs in a museum.
Does the chat have any last words? I think we covered a lot.
I gotta go eat.
Yeah. Okay.
C'ho fame. I'm hungry.
Thank you so much for being here, you guys. Thank you, Anna. Thank you, D Boogie, Derek.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Brandon.
It was a pleasure having met you, Derek.
It's very nice meeting all of you, and I will I'll message you that stuff on Facebook, that link.
Okay. Thank you.
Yep.
Brandino.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah,
Thank you.
no problem. Thanks for being here. Have a good rest of
Peace.
the day, you guys.
Christine, love you.
Bye.
I'm about
Love
to
you
say,
guys.
Brandon,
Love
you know, I'll see you around.
Hey,
Ciao,
man, it's been an
ciao.
absolute pleasure. Hey, we gotta
Buonasera.
Bye,
talk, man.
Anna.
We gotta talk. We gotta talk, brother.
Most
Gotta talk.
definitely.
Ciao.
I'll hit you up on Instagram.
All righty.
All right. All right. Take care, everybody.
Good
Bye.
evening. All right.
Take care.